Good evening. I'm Patricia Vallone with a CTV News update. Well, local convenience stores have become a target for robbers. Byron Scott is standing by in Capitol Heights with the story.
Well, you're in Capitol Heights. This is Walker Mill Road. Just behind me there, Trinidad Baptist Church. But across the street, just over here, you can see one of the 7-Elevens that was hit. As you said, 3 7-Elevens hit over the period of less than 48 hours. This one on the 6600 block of Walker Mill Road in Capitol Heights, one on the 4500 block of St. Barnabas Road in Marlow Heights, and the third on the 3000 block of Forestville Road in Forestville. Investigators say the crimes occurred between Monday night at around 6 o'clock and Wednesday morning just after 2 a.m. Investigators say 2 men were involved, that a handgun was used. Customers say it's upsetting.
It's a little concerning. You know, I live right around the corner, and I come to the 7-Eleven all the time, you know, to get snacks, get gas, whatever the case might be. And so, yeah, it's a little concerning to know that it's so close to home. But what choice do I have, you know?
Now, the robbers are still on the loose. Police say if you have any information, give them a call. In Capitol Heights, Byron Scott, CTV News.
Well, oral arguments in a controversial school case got underway in federal court in Greenbelt today. A group of Montgomery County parents and religious groups filed a lawsuit seeking an opt-out option for the LGBTQ+ storybooks mandate in Montgomery County schools. This is video from a protest in June. The suit was filed in May against the school system after the district's decision not to provide notice or allow parents to have their children removed from class when LGBTQ books are read or discussed. Now, organizers predict the court will find in their favor.
Well, what's at stake, number one, is that they're going to lose in federal court. They're going to get a court decision that they're not going to like, and that's going to be binding on them. And I don't know who their lawyers are that are advising them, but they're giving them very poor legal advice, because the First Amendment and Maryland state law clearly point the way to them being forced to take the action that we're asking them to do amicably. Second of all, what they're going to wind up with is, see all these parents and all these families here, they're going to wind up with these folks pulling their children out of public schools, and that's going to result in a massive loss of funding for Montgomery County Public Schools.
Under state law, parents can opt out their children from sex education classes, but according to the school district, they can't pull their children out of general classrooms because they find the curriculum offensive. Well, an Anne Arundel County doctor is convicted on 5 counts of healthcare fraud. 49-year-old Ron Elfenbein of Arnold was convicted of submitting false claims to Medicare and other insurers for COVID-19 testing at sites that he operated. The claims total more than $15 million. The U.S. Department of Justice says the doctor owned and operated Doctors Urgent Care, doing drive-through testing sites at First Call Medical Center and Chesapeake Urgent Care. He's scheduled to be sentenced in November. And a Maryland senior faces arson charges for allegedly setting his neighbor's car on fire. The suspect is 86-year-old Philip Fleming, and authorities were called to a home on Canning House Lane Monday night for a car fire. When fire crews arrived, they found a BMW parked in front of the home engulfed in flames. Surveillance video reportedly shows the suspect starting the fire. Fleming faces arson and malicious burning charges. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. Coming up, getting ready for the National Book Festival. We'll be back in just a moment.
Sometimes it seems the crises just keep coming for children. COVID, war, drought, and famine. They can seem downright relentless. But you know what? So can our response. When helping children unites us, we are a force to be reckoned with. Where there is help, there is hope. It's why UNICEF won't stop, ever.
Welcome back. Well, today is the deadline for veterans to file for retroactive benefits from the PACT Act. The law expands benefits and care to vets exposed to toxic substances like burn pits. While there's no deadline to apply for benefits, you must file a claim today or an intent to file to get backdated benefits to August 10th, 2022. To learn more or to apply, you can log on to va.gov. Well, Maryland's 6 casinos saw gaming revenues fall in July. Gaming dollars dropped 4% last month compared with last year. Slot machines and table games brought in $174.3 million in revenue in July. However, this was a significant decrease from the $181.5 million netted in July 2022. At MGM National Harbor, numbers were down 6.6%. Well, get ready for a fun weekend of arts, food, and music. Prep work for the Placemaking Downtown Largo Festival began this morning. It's a collaboration between various agencies and community partners to support local businesses and artists. The festival will include live music, food, kids' activities, and vendors.
Arts is key to showcasing the culture and the heritage of a place. It highlights the people in the place, and that's one of the key elements of placemaking, and that, you can't really have a place be vibrant without really tapping into the culture. So arts is a prime way to tap into the culture and the people of the place. And I'm excited to see people activate this space, fill this space. I'm excited to hear the kids play and really kind of take hold of some of the temporary pop-up elements that we'll have in this space.
And the festival will be this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. outside the Wayne Curry Building on McCormick Drive in Largo. And literary fans, mark your calendars. A prestigious book event is set to bring hundreds of readers to the nation's capital this weekend. The Library of Congress is hosting the 2023 National Book Festival this Saturday, August 12th. The free festival is designed to bring families and book lovers of all ages together. And this year, it will include 75 of America's best authors, poets, and illustrators. Attendees will be able to listen to writers discuss their most recent works, ask questions, and even get books signed.
A lot of book festivals care about diversity, but it's important for ours in particular because we are the Library of Congress, and we want to make sure that the public knows that we know that there's all different kinds of Americans, and it is important to see your own history and your own story reflected in the books that you read. And when we invite diverse writers, the National Book Festival is prestigious. A ton of people go to it, and we're able to give that writer a really nice big platform and have a lot of people go and attend their event.
And this year, the festival will take place at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center in the district from 9 a.m. to 8 in the evening. The Library of Congress has put on the event since 2001. For more details on the festival, visit the website on your screen. And coming up later this month, we'll introduce you to a NASA employee whose creative tinkering has influenced his career. Glenn Bazemore, a mechanical engineer, says he hopes his problem-solving skills will eventually lead to something out of this world.
Hopefully, I become an astronaut. Hopefully, the mission specialist, where you work the robotic arm or just the mechanical engineer in space for them. And that would be really cool. I heard a lot of lunar lander stuff is happening, so that'd be cool to be on that project and either be an astronaut or work on the mechanical workings of the lunar lander, or possibly go to Mars, but that's a lot farther away. So I don't know. I think the moon's probably a safer bet for right now.
And be sure to tune in for the full story later in August. And now a sports page preview, and here's Simon Buggs talking high school football. Simon?
Hey there, Patty. Hey, sports fans. And coming up on your Wednesday sports page, I got a chance to talk to the head coach and some players from the Flowers High School football team. All right, more on what they had to say in a little bit. You don't want to miss it.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. Smile Train celebrates the cleft lip and palate community by empowering medical professionals in over 70 countries to perform essential cleft care in their local communities. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Simon Buggs, and it's time for your Wednesday sports page. The Flowers High School football team is gearing up for the start of the season. The Jaguars will try to replicate the season they had last year as they made it to the state championship game. Flowers matched up against Quince Orchard High School in the big game, but lost 32-7. Head coach Damian Powell, as well as some players, explained what they feel like this team needs to do in order to not only get back to the championship game, but also come out on top this time around.
Just doing the little things better, paying attention to detail, going the extra mile, finishing every play, doing a little bit better in the classroom or in the chalkboard, studying off the field. Just those little things, man, that's going to make us better, because when we get back there, we're going to have to finish.
Determination, we needed to get our team ready. I feel like we weren't ready for that big stage, that big place, and I feel like as soon as we get there, all our hearts and our brains, everything messed up. So now, this year we getting ready for that. We got scrimmages against one of the top schools in the nation, so we should be good this year.
It was just a lot, just mental mistakes, discipline-wise, and that's something we taking very personal this year. Just learn how to be better mentally, physically, and just more prepared for that type of situation.
Flowers will start their season off against Athalton High School on August 25th. And also, today, Governor Wes Moore took a trip to Ashburn, Virginia to visit the Washington Commanders at training camp. Since the Commanders were bought by Josh Harris, there's been ongoing speculation about the team moving to a new stadium in Virginia. But Moore made it clear he wants the Commanders to stay in Prince George's County.
People are really excited about the Commanders. They're excited about this team. They're excited about the vision and the future. And I know, as the governor of Maryland, being down here in Virginia, I'm excited about what the Commanders are going to be able to do in Maryland going forward. And so we're proud that they're our team, and we're really proud about what they'll be able to do going forward.
Moore says he's determined to keep the Commanders in Maryland by supporting the county's Blue Line Corridor plan that will ease commutes to the FedEx Field area. The Commanders kick off the preseason against the Cleveland Browns on Friday.
All right, and back to football for just a moment. Any outstanding, possibilities that are out there on the field?
Absolutely, Patty. When I talked to the head coach, he said they have 10 players who are going to Division I schools. So this Flowers football team is very talented, and I'll definitely be rooting for them this season.
All right, a tough one to beat, it sounds like. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, now we're going to get a quick check on our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows near 69. Tomorrow, possible showers with highs around 81. Mostly sunny for the next 2 days with highs near 86 Friday and 90 on Saturday. And now for your community calendar, get ready for a Community Day back-to-school event this weekend. Enjoy some food, music, and fun with a backpacks and school supplies giveaway. The event will be held this Saturday, August 12th from 12 to 4 p.m. at Exit Community Realty. For more information, you can search for the event on Eventbrite. And that's CTV News for now. For Simon Buggs, I'm Patricia Vallone. Have a great night.
When she was 19 weeks pregnant with Finn, Kelly went in for a routine ultrasound.
The doctor knew that something was wrong when he looked at his heart and saw that there weren't any chambers and there were abnormal connections.
After Finn was born, he needed multiple surgeries and procedures just so he could survive.
He has had 17 procedures, including 2 open heart surgeries. To be perfectly honest, I can't see Finn even getting past birth without the American Heart Association.
Finn's entire family is grateful to the American Heart Association. Their support of life-saving research and medical breakthroughs gave Finn a second chance at life.
I love to go on bike rides with my daddy. Thank you for helping kids like me.
Learn how you can join us in the fight to help prevent death from heart disease and stroke at helpheart.org today.